Yo.
Hubert.Brotproduktion.
I'm voiceover Andy, and welcome back to the show where we find people trapped in time and bring them back to reality. And here's our host, Troy.
Thanks, Andy. Pleasure to be here. You all remember last week we had cavemen and 1980s men on the show. What a pair. Now let's see how they're getting on.
I was an outcast. No one would take me for who I was. I used to think I was meant to be a caveman. I was obsessed with the idea of it. With help from the Back to Reality team, I've been able to reform my character and get my life back on track. Every day's a blast. I love my job. They found me a healthy outlet for my obsessions, landing me a position as an apprentice panel beater. I wouldn't be where I am today without the help of the Back to Reality team.
That fucking cube. It tore my life apart. I lost my job. I moved into community housing. I lost a lot of important people in my life because of it. I was at my wit's end. If it wasn't for the Back to Reality team, I'd most certainly be dead by now. There was something about that cube, not being able to solve that puzzle, that really just ate at me. The kindness and generosity given to me from the Back to Reality team has really inspired me to give back. That's why right now, I'm on my way down to Red Cross, giving some much needed support to those in need. Thanks, Back to Reality team. I don't know where I'd be without you.
What's that? Is this the Colombian Pure? Great. Oh, we're back. Thanks, Christy. Now, let me welcome today's guests. First up, all the way from 1867, Ernest Chadwick, a gold miner, bon vivant and Collins Street native.
Why, thank you, kind sir. It is a pleasure to be in this marvelous place.
And opposite him, we have Z from the year 2089, currently living in 38.1144.3, which I believe are the GPS coordinates for Geelong, Victoria.
Affirmative. Click. Download. Copy.
Right. Welcome, Z. Well, let's get to it then. Starting with you, Ernest, from 1867. Tell me, what's life like for you these days?
You see, life is good but hard, I can assure you. Before I found the nugget, I used to work very hard till I became the next dandy.
I'm sure you were. Ernest, your family said things changed after you visited Sovereign Hill. So tell me, how do you spend your time now you've struck it rich?
Well, it's not like partying in the gardens, planting the yara and playing cards. But one must keep their appearances if they've got the money.
Yes. I notice your appearance. A bit dated, but at least you nailed the matching part. Tell me about your clothes. Where do they come from?
Collins Street, naturally. You see, my good man has his own club and he's a milliner. A hat maker, don't you know? And as for the suit, it's from John Philip London, which I don't assume you'd know. Poor.
Okay, doesn't sound like the Collins Street Gentlemen's Club I remember, or wait, was that King Street? Anyway, do you remember the incident at Sovereign Hill? You know, the mine collapse disaster that brought this all about?
Disaster? That was no disaster. If anything, the mine is where I found the nugget. My source of wealth is all I need to live. This nugget, I can't live without it.
Well, yes, about that nugget of yours. Your family said you used to be very creative. Do you still make things?
Why, of course, money. But you wouldn't know.
Yeah, if only things were like that in my reality. So, Ernest, life seems good now. What would you say your future holds?
Well, you see, we are in 1867, and you see, Melbourne is marvelous. You know, they're developing railway lines, and the old wooden buildings are becoming stones. And my good two gentlemen, Burkes and Wills, are out to the setback to discover what they can. It's very marvelous.
Burke and Wills. Yep, the bush rangers, yes. Perhaps not the best idea. Ernest, tell us, would you change anything about your life?
You see, change is what's causing the nuisance in life. You know, you change every time and then you complain life is hard. What is there to change? Just go with the flow till you die, right?
Well, that brings me to my next question, Ernest. How about your family? Are you keeping in touch with them?
Sadly, no. Just occasionally telegraphing them, but I believe it's the end of times.
Well, Ernest, fear not. It just so happens through the magic of television, we have your actual family standing by. Yeah. Now, let's cross to Brianna and Cody in beautiful Ballarat. Hello, Brianna.
Hi, Troy. It's Troy, right?
Yes, it's Troy. Hello to you, Brianna. We have Ernest here.
Oh my God, is that Ern? Look at what he's wearing. You know, Ern was just a normal guy until that mine collapse at Southern Hill. A being like hit him in the head.
A very tragic accident. From all accounts, he was lucky to make it out alive.
Yeah, it's one way of looking at it, but it's just not the same, man. The doctors, you know, they did all they could, but ever since then, he's been living life like he's stuck in the gold rush. He thinks that he struck it rich, found himself a gold nugget, but none of it's true. It's like someone's really fucked with his head.
I know the feeling. So, how does Ern really spend his time then?
You know, like op shops, museums. He has a season pass and stuff like that. I think they offered him a job there as one of them actors, but he said it was beneath him. So.
I know what you mean. Tell me about it. Still, it's a living. Anything else, Brianna?
Ern used to be so creative, you know, drawing, painting, sculpting, needlecraft. Now the only thing that he's creating is new styles for his mustache and the nugget, of course.
Fascinating. Wish someone would create me a gold nugget, but I'd settle for more crystals. Know what I mean? Sounds like we need to get this imaginative miner back to the workshop for an overhaul.
Hubert.Brotproduktion.
Coming up, we deep dive and unplug the entity known as Z. We will be right back after the break.
Adventuring the old gold mines of Sovereign Hill, Ernest found himself knocked to the head, tumbling to the floor. When he awoke, he was not the same, believing himself to be lost in time, claiming to be a man from the years of the Australian gold rush. While leaning back on his computer, Z mistakenly spilt his drink atop his powerboard, falling victim to a catastrophic power surge. Wrapped in the cables of his phone charger, he is believed to have merged with the internet. Welcome back from your break. I'm voiceover Andy. Welcome back to the show where we find people trapped in time and bring them back to reality.
Yes, back to reality. Hold on, what? White powder? Is it gone? Better? Okay. Yes, moving right along. We've just been speaking to Ernest, a gold rush dandy with a paper mache nugget. And now it's over to Z, who is back to the future.
Roger.
Yes, Z. Are you there?
Roger.
Oh, my name is Troyan. Anyway, future man from 2089, what's life like for you these days?
Life. We live, but do not die. Forever I am connected to the hive.
Right. Interesting concept. You know, your family said there was a power surge while you were connected to TikTok, and that's how this all started. So, tell me, how do you spend your time now you've permanently connected?
Forever I am connected to the hive. Endless stories, data, Like.
Like, I like it. Just be sure and like me, y'all, at the end of the show. But back to reality, Z. You've mentioned the hive a couple of times. I'm guessing we're not talking bees, although sounds like a real buzz. What exactly is the hive?
The hive is an endless stream of algorithms and data and voices, constant voices. We are one collective hive mind. Together, we are the hive, all connected as one.
Gosh, what a concept. So your mind fuses with everyone else's. Must be awfully noisy in there.
Constant noise, constant voices. We are all one. There is no individuality in the hive. Everybody is connected, and we all think as one.
Really? Well, you sure seem pretty different to me. I mean, well, let's start with your accessories. They are amazing, to be honest, but is that how you manage to keep in touch with this headgear and things on your arms?
These gadgets help me collect with social media all at once. All of streaming, all of social media, all at once.
Yes, I get it. Do you actually remember the TikTok incident? The moment you were permanently connected to the internet?
I have no memory of such incident. I am always connected to the hive. Always connected. Constant talking.
Yep, talking. Well, I guess you could call it that. Hardly a conversationalist, isn't he? Now Z, your family said you used to be into music. You were always listening to it, mixing it like an amateur DJ. Do you still listen to music?
I hear no music. I don't hear anything but voices. No music, just voices. The voices are a continuum.
Wow, heavy. Heavy stuff, Z. Oh, let's talk about your plans. The future. What would you say your future looks like?
The future? The future is now. We are the future. We live in a continuous future.
Continuous future? Now there's a concept. So, okay, Z, from the continuous future, would you change anything?
Change? There is no need for change. I am connected with the hive at all times.
Yes, I got that. Yeah, we're hearing you loud and clear. Connected to the hive and all that. But Z, do you still manage to connect with your family much?
I have no family. My family is the hive. I am the hive, and the hive is one.
I guess we are back to the hive again. For a guy with so many inputs, it's amazing you always have the same output. But what about your real family?
I have no real family.
Well, Z, today is your lucky day. It just so happens we have your real family standing by. Now let's cross to Mia and Jack in Northcote. Hello, Mia.
Hi, Troy. Long-time listener, first-time caller. And Troy, may I say you're looking great since rehab.
Rehab? What? Oh, sure. Lucky I'm off probation. Yeah.
Oh God, he's fused his mobile to his head like permanently. You know, Zachary was a normal user, only spending like 14 hours a day on socials until he like overdosed on TikTok.
Yes, we heard. Seems like he's online permanently. Connected to the hive, was it? Or whatever it is?
Again, ever since the incident, he's been stuck in the future, living permanently online in some Futurama fantasy.
Yes, we kind of noticed.
We've been through so many shrinks to get him straightened out, but it's like he's an addict.
Addict? Sorry, what? Who? Oh, right, Z. Yes, I agree. Sorry. I know what you mean. So, tell me, Mia, what makes Z tick tock? Get it? How does Z really spend his time then?
Just like you see him now, talking to himself. You know, he used to be so more followers than GH.
No way. Wait. Not more than me, right? Wait. What? Anyway, viewers. Sorry. So viewers, can we do it? Can we bring Z back from the future to reconnect with his family, friends, and his love of music? Stay tuned and we'll find out.
What is it you're trying to do with your life?
Wow. There really is something quite wrong with Z. I'm usually not too phased when it comes to strange guests, but anyways, after the break, Ernest and Z will be going head to head when we bring them back to reality.
Yo.
Hubert.Brotproduktion.
Welcome back to the show where Victorian dandy Ernest and future perfect Z are about to be brought back to reality.
What? What, we're back on? So fast? Right, ready. Where were we? So, Ernest, you're a rich, well-dressed Victorian gent, but I sense there is something missing. And Z, please turn that down, my head is spinning. You're connected to a continuous stream of consciousness, but have you lost the real you? Ernest and Z, you're about to hear a lot about each other's time period. Ernest, would you like to ask Z about something from his time that's missing from your time in 1867?
Why, yes, I would love to. Your lights, and I realize your lights and your twinkly dinkly sparkles, like, what is this? I assume it's a reeks of electricity, isn't it?
Electricity? That went out with the internet and solar power. I am powered by a methane-fueled gas. Endless power, endless AI.
I see, that's why I smelt a gas poo from before.
Yes. Me too. For the record, I may have chronic nasal congestion, but I still have my sense of smell. Perhaps Z has downloaded more than just data somewhere in that outfit of his. But anyhow, Z, it's your turn. Why not ask Ernest something about his time that you don't have from 2089?
Yes. I just want to know about this entity that is known as smell. What is it? How does it work?
I see why it is a lack of cologne. How about try smelling a flower first?
Here. Ernest, sniff some of this.
My goodness.
It may not take the smell away, but it sure will make the odor seem less unpleasant.
Golly, Zoe! Oh, damn, top, tip, old man. But I must say, you must try golden pure.
Golden pure?
Golden pure.
Oh, you mean
Oh,
Colombian
so
pure?
Colombian pure. See, I'm so high. Colombian pure.
See, I told you, Christy, it's not Colombian pure. Where you get this stuff? Anyway, Ernest, anything else you'd like to ask Z about his life?
Oh, yes, I'd like to, what's this you put on your head and all the racket and takes you probably 5 years? That's why you're ahead of time?
This takes me no long. This is connected to me as usual. It connects me to the hive. What does your hat do?
Well, where do I even begin?
Okay, gentlemen, leave your hats on. So Z, is there anything else you'd like to ask Ernest?
I have nothing to ask. I know everything about your time. There is disease, no sanitation. Disease is rife. They say the place stinks, whatever that means. And there is nothing to do. Boring.
Excuse you, preposterous indeed. Nothing is boring when you have money, something that you will never understand.
Money? Where I come from, we don't need money.
Philistine!
Victorian.
Settle down, you two. Ernest, summing up, would you agree Z's world of electricity is dazzling, distracting, and noisy?
Well, so eloquently, lucidly, I would say that they have no manners, and culture seems to be one. Culture, not culture. Pardon the pun.
I mean, well, people have lost their sense of smell, and so they can't seem to tell it if they're a bit on the nose.
Exactly.
Yeah. And Z, it seems you have no interest in Ernest's time of no internet, dirt, disease, and general lack of stimulation. Actually, it seems like you have no interest in anyone but yourself.
I beg your pardon. I stopped listening to your stream 14.7 seconds ago.
Well, it's time to come back from reality. Ernest, it's actually 2025. Monocles are out, mustaches are a thing of the past, and your nuggets actually made of paper mache.
Scandal! Impossible! Damn the French!
And Z, no one can listen to all that garbage all at once, let alone pay your internet bills. Not even someone from the future.
Error! Does not compute!
Well, Ernest and Z, I think we have a solution for you both. I think we have a way to bring you back to reality. But don't thank me. Thank your families for bringing each of you the solution to your situation.
Yes, Ernest. To bring you back, your family have chosen the Xbox, paired with Minecraft and a 8-month subscription to Xbox Live. Now you can indulge in your creativeness in an 1800s built environment, but return to reality whenever you'd like. And Z, family have arranged an all-expenses paid holiday to the party Isle of Ibiza. We could be a guest DJ for a week, play music, and reconnect with the masses.
By Jove, I'm stumped, Minecraft.
LOL, we like to party.
And that wraps it up for another show. Tune in next week when we're joined with Sir Lancelot, the medieval knight, and B12, the super soldier from the Marvel Universe. And watch as we bring them back to reality. Christy, you have a lot of explaining to do. Like, seriously, you said that this is Colombian pure. Like, what is this?
Snap back to reality. Hubert.Brotproduktion.
This is VoiceOver Andy. I'd like to thank our guests for coming in today, our wonderful host, staff, and especially you. Thank you for your attention, and tune in next time when we bring our guests back to reality. Hello.